All right. So, would you play 30 minutes in a nationally televised NBA game for $10,000? The rules are you can't foul out, and you have to actually play. You can't just hide on defense. Like you're going to be involved. So, $10,000 nationally televised game. Would you do it? You're on TNT.
Dude, you about to be looking like the NASA's out
You
there,
have
bro.
to play. You cannot foul out. You have to play 30 minutes. So Giannis is going at you. Whoever is going at you, Devin Booker they're finding you.
Wait, is it a regular season game or is it a postseason game or is it preseason?
It's regular season, nationally televised though. This is on TNT. People get up for TNT.
Shaq is talking shit about you on
exactly
on
at the halftime. They're gonna be like, who the fuck is that guy? Who's number 5 out there getting cooked? They need to take him off the fucking court. You're only getting 10,000.
How much notice do I have that I'm knowing that?
This is the other part. This is the other part. They're pulling you off the street, so you're like going to this game, like you're like, oh, I'm about to walk in and watch the game.
So, like no conditioning, like whatever you're
right now, as you're like, say we're going to a Bucks game or something, and they're like, you're walking in the door, and they're like, hey, you want to play? You want to play? $10,000. Right there, you got to switch into the shoes that they got, the jersey that they got, and you got to go play in an hour.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
You playing national televised
30
minutes?
I would
too little.
just because like the 30 for 30 after that would go.
Yeah,
Hey,
dude, let's say make one shot, everyone will go fucking crazy.
True.
But think about you getting cooked though. You're gonna be getting
everybody
cooked.
else know this is happening?
But like that's part of the
Yeah.
part of the story.
Like they're treating you like a player though. The team is gonna be mad when you're getting cooked.
Dude,
That's
for 40
fine.
points.
Do the fans know?
Like, what if y'all like?
Yeah,
The
obviously.
fans know.
Do the fans know that you're some random ass motherfucker that?
Ooh, that's a good one. Nope, they don't know.
They don't know.
They think you're just a player.
They think you're.
They think you're just a player.
Yeah, but then they're gonna try to find after the game, try to figure out who this guy is.
I feel like
Where?
it's too hard nowadays.
Shit, how I look.
To not have that information be like out there.
No, but it's
I
like
feel like
10K is too
back in
much.
the day,
10K is too little.
it's like a Men in
like
Black
the-
thing. It's like a Men in Black thing. The fans can't know who you are. It's almost like it's a hypothetical, but like they don't know who you are. So they just think you're a player that they picked up. They're like, oh, Mirage Kareem Katil tonight. He's in the starting lineup. He's on a 10-day contract. Whatever. Blah blah blah. He's playing tonight.
Yeah.
Twitter's gonna be going crazy.
Yeah.
The hate speech is gonna get spewed at you getting cooked for 40. Like imagine you're gonna be gassed after the first up and down. Like
I know. I know.
Gassed.
I would
Everybody's
be
gonna
100%. By the time they're going back, I'm be like, hey,
This
where we
motherfucker's
going?
I'm done.
You're gonna be like, Coach, imagine you trying to tell Coach,
cooked.
give me a sub,
But I mean,
and he's like, no,
For 30 minutes, he'll jog up and down the court, you know. But I mean,
jog.
I ain't sprinting. If you're gonna expect, I'm gonna play.
Dog is like a walk.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
They
know,
got
but
2 possessions done by the
100%.
time
But I mean, like,
it's
I'm
done.
gonna do my thing, get my 10 grand, and be done. Talk as much shit as you want about. At the end of the day, I'm gonna have my documentary. I'm gonna tell my kids one day, like, yeah, I played in the NBA.
You gotta milk that shit afterwards. You gotta do like 10 interviews with everybody. You gotta go to Vlad.
Yeah.
Hell
You
yeah,
gotta
I'll
go
talk to
fucking
everyone.
DJ Academics. Everybody's getting interviewed. Joe Button.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm one of the first brown guys to make it in the NBA.
It was me, Simbular, and that's it. That's the list.
Yeah, Simbular barely. He, I bet, of
He
all the
probably
times
played the
played.
same amount of minutes.
Exactly. So I'm making history out here.
So are you doing it or not?
I probably wouldn't do it.
You
10K
said
is not enough.
Yeah, 10K is not enough.
For that level of
10K is
embarrassment.
low.
Yeah, for that level,
could be even worse for you. They'd be like, dude, this motherfucker was.
he
so
didn't even make a
stupid.
shot.
And he decided that motherfuckers were gonna go over there, whatever. I'm like, yeah, I'm good on the hate campaign for 10K. I don't think I would take the hate campaign after 10K.
Yeah, 10K is too little.
Like maybe a mil.
A mil?
If people were gonna hate on me that much.
I think
Because then I'd be like, all right, I can kind of ignore it. I'm doing well in life. Like, it's not that serious.
But it's not gonna be.
But like 10K is not that life changing money. Where I could be like, motherfuckers hating on me, and then like I still got to be a regular person out there.
Because you're a meme for the rest of your life now.
Hire me is the biggest Bucks fan of all time or Bulls fan.
He's
and
like,
I was playing on that team. And
you
he
lost
had
me some
hella
money. He had
that game.
You're the biggest
or
meme
she
now.
Had hella
Yes.
money on that game. Or they
every
had-
time somebody thinks about a bum ass player, they're gonna play
it's
your
you.
clips. You know how
It's
many
you.
clips they're gonna get out of this
NBA
game?
Twitter is gonna go crazy.
You're never gonna be able to
Hey.
get that down. You will never.
But I mean,
get that down.
You just gotta bet against yourself and all the stuff, and then
That my ego is too big for that.
I'm about to go on fucking FanDuel, fucking Mirage, like under.
Hey, but what if I go out there and score 30?
That'd be some crazy shit. Like, yo, he was actually decent.
Like, he did something out there. That was crazy.
Damn, he scored 30 out there? Shit.
The hero that vanished.
But after you go crazy, just never play
Yeah, I
again.
never play
So your
again.
average is like high as hell.
I only got
They're like, hey, your players with a 30-point average, it's like fucking Michael Jordan, fucking
It's
Kobe,
me.
it's like Angelo Ong. Oh shit! But no, that'd be a funny one though. Absolutely, I'm definitely injuring something immediately. I'm tearing
100%.
something, snapping some shit up. First play.
Even at 30 minutes, it's always be laying on the ground. They're gonna have to like stop the game, bring out the medics.
When I came back to rugby for like 15 seconds, within 15 seconds of the game starting, someone just
Oh, yeah, right?
fell on top of
Someone
my
fell on
ankle.
your ankle.
Career over.
Yeah, you're not used to the shit.
I remember that shit.
All right, let's go to the next one.
We had to carry this motherfucker out the, what was it, the Lumalnatis?
Yeah.
Someone started it.
Yeah, I was carrying
like,
him out.
I'm in my moment.
Don't make me get on your ass.
Yeah.
Don't make me get on your ass. Don't make me, cause
I wasn't gonna.
don't make me get on your ass. Talking about somebody was hitting on me in the Illuminati's. You didn't know.
No.
Was that the one? No, that was when we were walking out.
Different
That
one.
was-
My
Yeah.
fault. But you were still injured at the other
just
one.
me and Ralph walking back.
You're confusing it. The IHOP girl.
Yeah, IHOP girl is
worked at
different.
Luminati.
Yeah.
When we were walking, you were on crutches.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
already. At
No, he wasn't on
Luminati.
crutches. I had him on my shoulder.
Yeah, because this was before. They didn't give me crutches.
He
I
had
also didn't go to the hospital
yeah.
for this.
So I had to basically like help this dude from Lumalnatis back to the car because he didn't have crutches.
My shit was really fun.
Yeah.
I didn't go to.
And these
physical
two girls
therapy.
just started
I didn't go
hitting
to
on
the
him.
hospital to go get it checked out. Like, there could have been damn near a break in my ankle, and I never fucking.
Probably was.
Yeah, I was carrying this dude.
Because like the dude was all like, "Does it hurt when like you just have your legs dangling?" I'm like, "Yeah, it hurts." Like that.
Were you elevating it, my nigga?
That hurt.
We were sitting at Illuminati's.
Like just the weight of my foot, just like
Who was
hurt
there?
my ankle.
It was
Wasn't
us.
It was us.
It was us.
Yeah.
It was
You
all
know,
us.
oh, so
Y'all
you guys,
ordered fucking calamari.
You guys went ahead, and then I was carrying this motherfucker, and then that's when
Yeah,
they
because
started.
I was being a fucking dumbass. I was like, I got it.
Yeah. I was like,
nah,
nah, you don't got it.
I probably was like, yo, it's your fucking fault. Why didn't you get crutches? And I probably didn't want to help.
Nah, I just didn't go to the hospital or physical therapy.
No, I'm saying why we walked ahead.
Yeah.
I probably left you because I was
Fuck
like,
that
I'm not
guy.
about to deal with this motherfucker. He didn't get the crutches.
Yeah.
But
I think I'm gonna go get the car or something.
that's what you did. Yeah, I probably just didn't care. Probably just like, yo, you made your bed, lay in it. I think
And then I still
was I hurt?
No. I went to that was when I was going to the gym with the walking boot on.
Oh yeah, but then
Yeah, I do.
wasn't that
remember
also when they like let you leave early? Not let you leave early, but they were like, you're about to quit UPS
Oh,
anyway.
Yeah, they're like, well, you can just clock out.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, just get the fuck out. Then my man, he left me.
You on your break.
Yeah, you can just go on your break.
No, the guy was mad. He was like, yo, why the fuck didn't you tell us that you were hurt or whatever? Because you only had a week left. You had already put your 2 weeks in and did 1 week.
Just gonna have me do some light duty shit.
Yeah, he was like, yo, get the
Like,
fuck
maybe
out of
the
here.
Paperwork, like they were having people paint the shit yellow. So I was like, maybe I just paint some shit yellow.
He was like,
Dude,
nah.
walking around coming to work with a boot on.
Came in Monday. They were like, the fuck's up with you?
Yeah,
But all right, let's do the next one. This is a Angelo submission. What is your favorite all-time jersey? Any sport, any year or whatever. Favorite all-time jersey.
Any Bulls black jersey.
Whiteout, Miami Heat.
90s Raptors.
The big dinosaur, the big
Yeah.
dino.
The purple one.
Mine was probably the Big Sun for the Phoenix Suns. I think it was like late 90s. I know it was like right when Steve Nash came. So it was like, they had a couple of them. They had a purple one, they had a black one, they had an orange one. It was like the big fat ass Sun. That big fat ass Sun. That's the only one I really liked. Fuck the Suns now though.
Oh yeah, fuck the sun.
Would you say any black Bulls jersey?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is going
I
crazy.
don't
Crazy a little bit.
like
Well, no, the pinstripe one and then the ones last night I did not like.
91s where they got the little stripes. on
Which
them.
one's last night?
Last night's the new like city edition.
Bro,
ones.
those cities don't
I
even.
feel like the city edition
vaguely
ones are kind of
remember-
weak.
I think they were kind of hard. If I can remember, if I'm remembering right, I think they were kind of decent last night. The jersey, not the Bulls. Actually, I'm sorry. Hold on. Not last night. So they play the Nuggets tonight. They lost last night. or something like that, or the day before. So the fucking Bulls Twitter is like trying to bounce back in Denver tomorrow.
Yeah,
You're
okay,
not
buddy.
bouncing back in
You're not
Denver
bouncing
tomorrow.
back in
Oh, they're playing in Denver?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
You're not bouncing back in Denver
Okay,
tomorrow.
Mars, even if they were playing here in Chicago,
Exactly.
they're not.
Okay,
The
bouncing
Motherfuckers
yeah.
could have been playing up on Mount Olympus, nigga. You're not winning.
Yeah.
You know, they got to travel. You know?
No.
no.
You know,
Denver could have traveled on a train.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, they're
from
going to get
Denver to
busted
Chicago.
by after what Denver put in last night. I mean, what did,
Denver was working out, Luka and them.
yeah.
It was a light night. Very, very light
I
night.
think Joker put up like, what, 30 something?
33, 14, and like 9 or
Dude,
something.
I hate Jokic so much. He pisses me off.
Why?
Watching him
Because
last night, I was hating so bad.
It shouldn't. That shit shouldn't. Like, it shouldn't happen.
You know the one that
He
kills
throws
me?
a ball up and just goes in.
The
Did
one
you
that kills
see
me is when
it?
he like
Shouldn't
spins
happen.
off of the post and he like just flings that bitch up
Yeah,
over his
and it
shoulder. He just like,
It doesn't
"Argh."
like cash.
I'm like, bro,
Nothing
No,
like
he did that last night. It was
Yes.
going into the
I
second,
hate it.
into the first half when it was ending. He just, they threw it in. He just took it.
he did it fourth quarter last
guess
night
what?
when they were
Cash-
up 10 with a minute
Again?
left. There was
Yeah.
no reason for him to shoot, and I needed Jamal Murray to get 2 more points, and then I would have got $140. But that's neither here nor there. And instead of Jamal Murray going to get a bucket, he throws it to Jokic in the post. He has the ball in his hand for like a half a second and turns around and flings it over his shoulder
Yeah.
and just cash. And he's laughing down the court. I can't stand this
It's
motherfucker.
it's a cheat code. It's
But I mean,
it's worse than
you
Steph
say-
Curry like back then.
I mean, hey, is that? But now we're seeing like Wemby and like all these stuff's
I
coming
ain't,
out.
I ain't gonna lie. Wembanyama against KD now?
Oh,
That boy was cooking. I looked up. I said he got
Look.
38.
look.
It's like, yes, he was 38. Oh my, he was
Wemby was
doing
going crazy,
everything.
dude.
Do you see like the videos? Like it was like in the pregame warm-ups. He was just doing like his like
That
handling
shouldn't be-
skills,
that shouldn't
and
be.
just 2 basketballs just going between his legs and shit.
That shouldn't
And
be happening.
I think the announcer was like, "God damn!" He just
That
yelled and
shouldn't
said
be
that shit.
Channing Frye tweeted. He was like, he shouldn't be able to do
Yeah,
this.
he shouldn't
Like,
be able to do
I don't think
that.
you guys understand. He should
Yeah,
not be able to
that's
do all
not,
this.
It's crazy.
And
that-
actually, they beat the Suns twice, which is hilarious to me.
dude,
Twice
when
in a
D
row.
Book started talking shit when they were down 3, I'm like.
But they
and
were
then-
down 20
and
the
guess
whole
what?
game.
Guess what? He didn't do shit after that.
The rest of the game. On a side note, fucking people doing stuff they shouldn't be able to do. Giannis was like 3 for 3 from 3 last night.
Yeah,
He was cashing that bitch. I was watching it. He had a horrible game, but he still had like 24.
but he
and
did where he got fouled at the 3, I think, last night, and he missed all 3.
I was like, bro,
Did they get
I,
seen
honestly,
that?
going
Yeah.
into him shooting those free throws,
It
I
took,
was like,
like-
all right, he's gonna hit one, clank, clank, clank. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I was like, after that, I just because my girl was sitting
I'll
right
turn
there
it
while I was
off.
watching. I was like, get the ball to Damian Lillard. I was like, stop giving this man the ball because Giannis has been tripping all season long.
Damian Lillard's on the Bucks now, right?
Yeah.
It's incredible.
And they're still Giannis is just playing fucking stupid the entire time. Like those threes that he shot, even though they went in, he shouldn't have shot any of them. None of those shots
Why
should
is
he
he
have shot.
shooting threes?
Because so I have a theory, not a theory, but I'm assuming because he was hurt this season. I think he had off season surgery, so I don't think he touched a basketball most of the off season. So he's really just playing off of like will right now, and he's not in game shape. I think like after like halfway through the season, he'll be in game shape, and we'll see regular Giannis. But right now, he's getting his numbers, but he's playing like straight ass. Even in the games they win, he plays horribly. Like, he's not playing good at all. He takes dumbass shots. He's traveling. He's turning the ball over. Like, it's the ugliest basketball I've seen him play. But I'm like, all right, well, like, you'll work your way into shape.
Yeah.
But
Maybe he'll have that Jimmy Buckets thing where he's just
That's what I'm-
for the first half of the regular season trying some. I feel like that's also just like maybe things for certain all-stars that are just trying to branch out and do new things.
I think he kind of has to do that because you don't want to burn out. It's like, yeah, if you like the Celtics are playing amazing right now, but nobody's gonna remember that the Celtics were smacking people by 40 if you lose in the first round.
Yeah.
That means that the regular season meant nothing. You can get the 1 seed, you can be great like the Bucks last year. Bucks were amazing in the regular season, got the first seed, blah 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 blah. You lose in the first round, it's like, oh, well, that was nice,
Yeah, they do
but
shit.
nobody cares, especially because you're a championship or bust team. Like if Jordan Poole drops 30 in the regular season, it's like, oh my god, Jordan Poole went crazy, but we have no expectations of him
Yeah.
making it to the finals. So
Hey, Jordan Poole,
I feel
he
like-
dropping
I
30
feel like
every
early on
game.
in the season, a lot of players just play like, and then you'll see some like random motherfucker just pop off for a little bit, and then towards the end of the season, once that's actually crunch time, it's like the opposite.
means nothing. That's what I'm saying. If the
Like, it's all
Celtics
for
do
nothing.
that, it's gonna be like a waste of a season. Like
They undefeated still?
yeah, they're killing teams. They beat fucking the Pacers by 51.
Jesus, what?
Yeah, they beat him by
51.
51. It was 151 to
And-
100.
God
100.
damn.
And none of the starters played the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
Everybody sat.
that's crazy, dude.
it was one. What is it? 104
Celtics
to
are
155.
crazy. Yeah.
That's fucked.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, imagine if they do all of this. Let's say Porzingis gets hurt like game 80. They go into the playoffs without Porzingis and they fucking flop. It's
Yeah.
like that meant nothing. Porzingis could do great all year, and if they right before the playoffs something happens, it's like, well, y'all suck.
That's a waste of
Y'all
year.
aren't good. Y'all if they don't make it, if they don't win the finals, it's a disappointment for them.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
So you think the Celtics are a favorite?
Hell, nigga, I just put money
Yes,
on the
bro.
Celtics to win this in-season tournament because ain't nobody beating them.
So explain this in season. Do you know like the breakdown of it, or how does it even
I mean,
work?
not entirely, but basically it's a pool. So the pool seeding is based on last season's where you were in the standing. So like the Grizzlies were like number 2 seed, number 3 seed. Even though they suck right now, they have a really high seed in the pool that they're in or whatever. And then like Bucks are high seed, Celtics are high seed because they were all good last year. And then so you play 4 games and you basically get your seeding on like where you're gonna go. I think they might have a bye for some people or something. No, everybody plays the same amount of games in this shit right here. And then you get into one game elimination after you like get your seeding and stuff based on how you do in the 4 games. And then it's one game elimination, and then basically you just keep playing until you get to the last game. So, but they're all technically regular season games,
Right.
except for the finals. The finals, the last game is not a regular season game. It's kind of like the play-in game. It's purgatory for statistics. They aren't going to show up on anything. But winner of that game gets $500,000 for each player. Every player on the team gets
shit.
$500,000, which
Damn.
may not sound like a lot if you're like Giannis or Jason
Yeah,
Tatum
but
on
like
the
for
team.
like-
but the
if you're-
15th man gets
Yeah.
$500,000. They're not
you're
making
sitting on
$500,000.
You're sitting on that bench. Yeah, that's
Like
nice money.
imagine being the guy that's like, I don't play, but I just got a
got
$500,000. Yeah, like that'd be some dope shit. So
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
that's pretty much how it is. It's 4 seeding games, and then you get into the
think that's
actual
pretty
one
cool.
game elimination. Well, it's elimination, but it's you still have to play games. So
Right.
you'll play for like the quarterfinal. You'll like play like the consolation games. So you still get your games in. You're still playing and shit like that.
I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think
It's something different.
it's dope as hell because if you watch these games last night, there's an intensity, but it's like a weird intensity.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, like, yeah, because I know they were worried about people like not taking it seriously.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, they're not gonna care. But I think anytime you put anything on the line, I don't think they care about the money, but just the fact of like this is a tournament,
Yeah.
so you
Yeah.
can get your ass embarrassed.
Yeah.
Like, nobody wants to lose.
wants to
Like
be embarrassed,
if you
bro.
lose game 10 of the regular season, it's like, oh well.
Yeah,
but if it's
okay.
like
Yeah.
if you lose this, you go down in the standings or you get eliminated from this tournament. And I think
Yeah.
your natural instincts is like, let me ramp this shit up.
Wait, so they're doing in-season tournaments during the regular season?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just one though.
Just one?
Yeah, it's just this one. Huh?
Right now.
Oh, it's
It-
taking
it-
place right now.
Last night was the first night,
Yeah.
and they have special courts and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So the Bulls court I sent
It's
in
like
the
it's
group
like
chat,
all red.
that's like their personal court, and everybody
The
has,
Heat-
Sick as hell.
The Heat one is all red too.
it is
Yeah.
already.
Yeah.
And all of them look pretty
Yeah,
pretty
they're all
dope.
pretty decent.
Honestly though, like
I
I think if I was on the
some of them
court, it would
are
fuck
too
up my
bright.
depth
Yeah.
perception.
Yeah, I feel like because I feel like it was like what, like the Nuggets. It was like all blue,
Yeah.
and the lines, the out of bound lines, white, and then outside that, where like their benches and stuff at, it's just blue again.
Yeah.
Some of them are too bright.
They are.
Yeah.
It's too
The
much.
Thunder one, that one's.
Thunder I didn't like. Pacers I didn't like.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they should change it and have like the outside area different
I think it
colors,
just depends
stuff
on the
like
team's
that.
colors.
Hmm?
It just depends on the team's colors.
Yeah. The red, honestly,
The red's not bad.
I didn't watch the Bulls last night, so I don't know how their game looked
Yeah.
in action, but I know the games I did watch. Yeah, I think the Thunder was iffy, and then I didn't really like the Pacers shit.
But I feel like if they had a little more contrast, something to that, add a little.
I think what you're
They
saying,
look
the outside
nice,
has
yeah.
to be different
And they're
colors.
using
Yeah.
all the city jerseys for this.
But the Sixers aren't all that
Dude,
great.
Honestly, on court they're
They
not
all
horrible.
suck, bro.
They do suck, but on
all
court
suck.
I wasn't mad at it. They weren't a
The
distraction.
Bulls one is like okay, but that's because I feel like that's because we know that it's kind of like the Chicago theater, like they have that theme kind of going on. I think it would have been cooler if they actually did like the Chicago theater thing, where it was like the red part attached to it too, like the little background on it. That would have been kind of cool. But all the other ones, trash.
On
Nike off of this
on
shit, bro.
body, they don't look horrible. It's still not something I would buy, but
I would
I
never buy
thought
this shit.
how bad they are. I thought on court it would be a distraction. Like I thought I would be looking at the Nuggets jersey, like that shit is
Like,
fucking
that shit is
horrible.
horrible,
Like I
bro.
can't even pay attention to the game, but it's not that bad. And actually, their jerseys were black, right?
Who?
The
the-
Nuggets.
Because I remember seeing they're like
Those say the 5280 on it,
the
right?
5280. I think
Yeah.
those are. A black or a dark color. I actually
It's
like
either
the black on.
black or a really
Dude,
dark blue.
They
The
look
Heat
really
one
dope.
where it
Like
says
something
Heat
like this.
culture on it,
That shit's
that one's
nasty. That's just
so
nasty.
ugly, bro. They're
But-
like, oh, Heat culture. Shut the fuck
But I
up,
like the
bro.
competitiveness because last night the what was it? The Warriors and the Thunder game was close as hell,
Yeah.
even though Shea wasn't playing.
Damn, really?
Yeah, which is also weird because I'm like I said, the competition has been good, but for you to sit out right now, it has. I'm
Yeah.
hoping these are real injuries.
Yeah, this has to be real. 'Cause-
Like somebody else isn't playing tonight. Not
I
Bradley
saw.
Bill. Bradley Bill's been out. Somebody else isn't playing, and it's like a bigger name. And I'm
Yeah.
like, why are you sitting out right now? Like this is a time to go win. But I like the competitiveness. The games have been really fucking good. Suns and Sixers play like right now or something. I want to say.
I hate the Sixers
I do too. But Kelly Oubre been hooping.
and Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, them motherfuckers, man. But they got Kelly Oubre on
See,
fucking veteran
like,
minimum.
I like Tyrese Maxey.
I do too. You can't be on the
It's
Sixers.
fast.
Huh? Yeah.
You can't be on the Sixers.
You can't be on the Sixers. That's it. I
Um,
want him on my team.
But yeah, I mean,
I was gonna say, how did we get here? But I know how
I
we
don't
got
know. I
here.
feel we got in a
To
big
where?
hole. We're just
Tyrese
talking about
Maxey?
No, it's a basketball
Oh.
with the jersey.
I mean-
still.
That was a jersey.
Yeah, but I feel like on terms of this, is switching it up a little bit. I feel like in hockey, how if the gloves come off, they can start fighting each other.
You hear about that motherfucker that died?
Oh yeah,
But he was in another league or something. That's why I
That was
didn't.
the NHL.
No, he was a former
Oh.
NHL player.
Oh.
That's why the headline is weird. My girlfriend thought the same thing. It says The headline says former NHL player basically gets his throat slashed or whatever
Yeah,
while
I thought
playing.
it was-
He
I thought
it was
wasn't
an
playing in the
NHL thing.
NHL, and I knew it because they wouldn't call him a former NHL player if it happened in the NHL.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
playing somewhere else. I think he was playing
Oh.
overseas or in like some type
Yeah,
of
that's
league or
just
something.
crazy.
Yeah, it's
though.
just
It
fucked
is.
because his leg just went up and just hit the guy.
Oh, you
behind the
saw it?
throat. Yeah.
Oh,
saw the
I wasn't looking for the video.
I
the
would've
video
watched it.
doesn't show you much because it's kind of far, but you just see the guy's leg coming up and the guy just goes to the ground.
That's why I'm shocked that they don't have protection
Neck.
here, because you would think like if a puck flies up, fucking hits you in the neck,
Yeah.
and how fast they hit it. If a puck flies up
I mean,
and gets you in
look
the
at
neck, you're
baseball.
fucked.
Baseball doesn't have that much protection for.
Oh,
They
Yeah,
got a
but I
lot
think
of
they
those.
typically see it coming.
No, if you're hitting,
Dude, if you're hitting and it
The
just
only
goes
person
straight
who
to the
wouldn't
pitcher-
see it coming-
Y'all forget that we had some kid die from a baseball.
Yeah,
accident
remember
not
that?
Too long ago. Well, actually,
We
when
were in high school. Yeah.
Was he a pitcher?
No, he was. I think they were just practicing or something.
Yeah.
Dude threw the ball, overshot him, and hit him right in the head.
right in the head?
Oh.
You guys don't remember that? Was it? I think it was Oswego, but it was in our area.
Oh no, I don't remember that.
But someone
Yeah.
had passed away because of a baseball-related incident.
I
And it
think
was-
it
And
is
also,
dangerous, but more so, you have more time to react in most positions in baseball. Like if you're an outfielder or infielder, you're expecting the ball. The only person who's really at like a dangerous position is the pitcher, because they're throwing it and their follow through is like their momentum is taking it somewhere else, and it can pop back really fast and hit
Someone
them.
else-
that could be
yeah.
happening in hockey.
Yeah.
Like,
No, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. I'm saying hockey is very dangerous because the
No,
puck
but
slap
someone else also
happens
in
so
our
quickly.
class got a really bad injury from baseball, and he was like shortstop.
Shortstop.
Yeah.
So it's just like.
Like, the
there's
ball can
always-
just hit
there's
your
always
head
a
and it's just
Yeah.
of an accident
Like,
happening,
yeah.
and it's like it's tough to like make safety rules and safety calls
Yeah.
out of that.
yeah.
I wouldn't even say rules. I would say the protection. Like I don't know why there isn't more protection for a lot of stuff like that.
Because I know, like the pitcher, because there's a lot of times they'll pitch it, the guy hits it, and
That's
the
what I'm
ball comes flying straight
that's what I'm
towards the
thinking is the
pitcher.
most
And that's coming
dangerous
in at
part of
over
that.
100 miles per hour.
Right back at you, and
Yeah.
you just threw it 100 miles an hour, and your like I said, your momentum is taking you that way, and it's coming right back at you.
Yeah.
So that shit is extremely dangerous, and I don't know why the pitcher themselves don't have.
They,
more
yeah,
protection.
they're just wearing a regular ass hat.
Yeah,
Just
that's
yeah, that's it.
But then
Baseball cap-
again, if you're all stuff, you got
How you
stuff
gonna
on,
pitch,
how you gonna
right?
pitch,
That's
right?
the thing.
Well,
It's
I think
hard.
they got the new hats where it's like so.
Oh, it's like kind of like a hard head in
it's
the
a hard
front.
hat, but it looks like a regular baseball
Yeah.
cap.
Well, that's if it hits you in the head. It's coming
Yeah.
back at your front. It's coming back at your face, your
Yeah.
But
your
the thing is,
torso.
If you have a face guard, then that
Yeah, it fucks you up.
It's like well,
Can't see.
the observation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
'cause-
I mean, I guess to your point, I mean, it does make sense that is protection more worth than
Mobility.
the comfortability.
Yeah,
of,
and being able to pitch.
yeah.
But and the thing with the hockey players is, I would think they would have more protection because they already have a bunch of clunky shit on.
Yeah.
So to put something right here to protect your
Yeah.
neck in case a puck flies up, or in this rare, which I'm aware it's a very rare incident of somebody's skate flying up and cutting you, because those fucking skates are
Well, I mean,
extremely
Yeah.
sharp.
Chainmail is really good for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but so I'm wondering, like, I would think that they would have, but that part is open. I think the only person who
Yeah.
has that covered is the goalies.
But yeah,
Yeah,
like,
they got a
they
full-
They
Yeah.
could probably put like some like male armor, and since that's resistance towards slashing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Something.
it's not super like cumbersome. It's malleable. It's like a little chain link.
And it'll move.
Yeah, don't they have like those gloves that like butchers and stuff wear, like that
Yeah.
prevent
It
getting
makes so
cut?
much more sense now that it wasn't NHL, because I thought it was NHL, and like
If it
I
was
like, dude,
NHL, it
I
would have been a
would've-
massive
Yeah, I would have
story.
heard about this. Like 'cause,
It would have
like,
been huge.
My mom told me after I got home from work, and she was like, "Did you hear about this?" I was like, "No." I was like, I feel like I would have heard about it though if
Yeah.
it was NHL.
Yeah, because I think I saw it and then tried like seeing what Twitter is saying about it. Like they're not saying
Nothing.
anything.
Yeah,
I was
It's
just
'cause
like,
it wasn't
wait,
in
what?
this,
Yeah.
it wasn't here, and it
I
wasn't in
would've
this
seen
professional
it.
league.
Yeah.
So I'm saying like stuff happens basketball wise in other countries. It's like, oh, it was a story, but
Yeah.
if it happens in NBA, there's so many
it's so
cameras.
big,
There's
yeah.
so many fans that had their shit out and they were recording it. It would have been a huge. Then like, motherfuckers would have probably known people in the states that were at the game and watched it. Like
Yeah.
this would have been traumatizing.
Oh yeah, dude.
I'm sure it was traumatizing either way, but
Either way,
NHL specifically, it would have been a huge story with the amount of cameras that they had.
slashed in the neck. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah. Also, we can switch topics a little bit. So, I don't know how you guys had it out here. That's why I want to bring this to you, because I had it very different where I grew up for school. It's like elementary school and middle school. So at my girl's school where she teaches, they give them options in the morning of what they want to eat for lunch. So they have 4 options, and basically she stands at the board and is like, who wants option number 1? Who wants option number 2? And she tallies them down. So it's like, do you want pizza? Do you want...
In elementary school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys had
Yeah.
options when you grew up.
Yeah.
I think so.
A,
What
B, C,
type
D.
of... What is this? I had one option.
Because I think they'll take down everyone's things and that's what they'll
Yes.
prepare and make.
Not
So
at my
that-
first school. Not at my first
No,
school.
but I'm saying in
when
this area...
when I moved here, yeah.
That is crazy. To
Yeah,
me.
I think I remember
We never
that.
had an option.
had A,
It
B,
was
C,
literally,
and D.
this is what the lunch is. Eat that and get out of my face.
Yeah.
Because it
No.
was like AB was like the ones that they would change on a daily basis.
Yeah, and
CD was like
they were,
weekly
like,
or
the
monthly
mainstays.
things,
Yeah.
Where
Okay.
it was like,
There'd be like-
cheese pizza.
Yeah,
Or like a
it
corn
was
dog
the normal
or-
Or
shit.
corn dog.
Well, that is baffling to me.
Yeah.
When I tell you growing up, it was look at the calendar. If you don't like it, you better go find something from home because you're eating this. It was chicken patty today. We don't got nothing else. All they would have else is
And
some
those
butter
chicken
and
patties
jelly.
Not bad though.
They weren't, but as a kid, man, I wasn't feeling it. Once you get a real McChicken and then you try to eat the stuff at school, it's not.
Nah,
I'm
I
not
feel like at OE the spicy like
spicy
McChicken,
one-
spicy was
fire.
decent.
and then
Oh,
the
yeah.
you put the barbecue
That
sauce
spicy
on
one
there.
was
It was
Spicy
fire.
chicken.
I just don't like that it
Yeah.
wasn't
They brought
crispy.
That, out, dude. That shit was revolution.
That shit was crazy.
That with the barbecue. Oh my
They knew what they
god,
were doing.
that's
They knew
all
what they
I
were
was
doing.
eating.
That's crazy that the schools got on that way before like companies did.
Yeah.
The spicy chicken?
Spicy chicken sandwiches.
Dude.
Way later.
Didn't they
So,
get in
like,
trouble
4
with
years.
those?
Huh?
Didn't they get in trouble with those? Not like OE
schools?
specifically, but schools specifically, because those chicken patties are mostly soy. There was barely any chicken.
Shit, it was also I didn't notice it.
Everyone got sued because like
Mm.
I mean there is a lot of instances where it's like
I don't give a fuck.
I forget what the correct term for it is, but like we'll just put a placeholder, food fraud, where it's like you're representing a food as something else, but it's
It's not.
actually not that.
When you break it down to what it is, it has to like if you're gonna call it a chicken patty, it has to be at least like 50% chicken or something. Or if it's not, if it's mostly
It's
soy.
like-
it's like this isn't.
It's like Arby's saying they got the Wagyu beef. So
Yeah.
that shit 51.
That's how they get away with it legally to call it Wagyu because it's majority Wagyu beef.
Speaking about Arby's,
Y'all went to Arby's?
Yeah, we went to Arby.
Why y'all ain't say nothing? Y'all going to Arby's and didn't say nothing?
Because we went to Moses, or not Moses.
We went to Wes's Halloween.
party, and so
Damn, y'all went and didn't say nothing?
we did.
I hate
Where
people,
was it
bro. Because he said something in the fucking group chat and y'all don't say nothing.
But so we went to Arby's beforehand, and we were going, and so like just a normal Arby's trip. We're just chilling.
Yeah, we just
Order our food, get our stuff,
Yeah.
sit down. I see someone in the corner who may or may not be homeless.
Yeah.
So I'm like, whatever.
Oh,
like
man.
I'm not gonna bother them.
Yeah.
They're probably not gonna bother me.
Where's
It's
this
cool.
going? This is going to take a bad turn.
So we start getting our food, and the dude starts standing up. He's looking at me.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, maybe he just like thinks I'm interesting looking. I got long hair, people staring at me all the time. So I was just like, cool. And then he walks up to the table. He's all like,
Yeah.
hey, you guys are from around here?
No. At first, he asked if we were in a band.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
was true. He's
Yeah,
like,
so-
you in a band?
Yeah, so I got up to go grab some like napkins or some shit, and then I noticed that we walked by and he was looking at me Like he looking at me, and then we sit back down. I go sit back down, and he like kind of like followed me back to the table, and then he looked at both me and Ralph. He's like, "Are you guys in a band?"
Is it just you two?
Yeah, it's just me
Okay,
and Ralph.
okay.
Yeah, and then we're like, "No," and then he looks at Ralph. He's like, "You look like you can be a drummer."
I was like, yeah.
You do.
I was like, I was trying to test him out. I was like,
Yeah.
I want to see like where his humor lies. Like, what,
Yeah.
who
We were
is
trying.
this
We were
person?
trying to
So
read
I
the
was just
room
like,
here.
Yeah,
We're trying to
man,
get the
sometimes
vibes.
people confuse me for Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And I thought he was gonna laugh at that. He had a straight ass.
Yeah, no
face,
laugh.
bro.
So don't play with my Lord and Savior.
Yeah.
He said light work, no reaction.
Yeah.
He didn't react
Nothing.
at all.
Oh, I thought you meant he actually verbally said
No,
that.
he didn't say that. Just no reaction.
Just no reaction at all.
Uh-uh.
I'm like, all right, cool. And then he starts asking more like where I'm from.
Yeah.
And shit. I'm like, I'm from here.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, I thought dude was just like after that, just introduce
He'd walk
himself.
away.
Walk away. Nah, this man just ass cheek to ass cheek right next
He like
to me.
this.
He sat down?
He sat
Yeah,
down?
Yeah, it was like right here. Like,
right next to
No,
Ralph. He
no,
like
no, no.
Yeah.
No, he
I
didn't.
look at Ralph.
Yeah,
right?
he
No, he
did.
didn't.
I look. Yes.
That man did
Are
not.
y'all
sit
sitting
down
in a booth?
That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
A
we're
booth.
in the
He
booth.
slid in a booth.
Yeah.
Bro, this man's a sicko.
Wait, hold on. Is this like an old Arby's or a renovated
This
Arby's?
is the one right by Second and Chuck.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get an idea and imagine the place right now.
Yeah.
So like right there, like how it was like on top of your shoulder, like he was on top.
That's
of my
how it
shoulder.
was.
I would have
He
beat
came,
his ass.
sat down. All right.
He
y'all
slid
are
in the
mid.
booth.
Y'all
I
mid eating
look-
food.
So I look at Ralph, right? I'm like, look, do you want me to say something right now? Like I look at like I can tell that Ralph kind of wants to just see where this one goes. All right, so I let it go. Right, I don't say anything. I'm like, all right, we'll see how this goes. We'll see where it goes.
And so I'm like, he keeps on talking to me. He's all like, oh, you on TikTok? I'm on TikTok all the fucking
Yeah,
time. I'm not gonna-
but he doesn't answer right, and like we're both not answering, and I'm like, damn, I gotta say something because it's been a little bit since he asked a question. So I was like, nah, we don't go on that.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, no, we don't go on TikTok.
I'm sorry. Next, I have one quick. Do you guys have your food already?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are eating. I am.
Oh
eating.
no, I'm
actively
beating his
eating.
ass if
That's
I got
why I
food.
didn't
If
respond.
I got food, you're bro. Leave me alone.
I was-
Don't bother me while I'm
that's why
eating.
I stayed
Yeah.
quiet for so long was because I didn't want to get pissed off and
Yeah.
like
I am like
set off the
actively
situation
eating,
even
taking
more.
bites.
Because like to be fair, he did seem like a little off.
Yeah, he was
So I
like
didn't wanna
definitely.
be like super mean to him
Yeah.
and like set him off and then like have this become a whole different situation.
Yeah.
From what we already had. And so he just sitting there asking like some more questions. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna be really cryptic with him and just scare him.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, he's like, oh, so what do you do for work? I'm like, I work for the government. And so like he's starting to run through like all the titles I could possibly be in the government. So that's starting to scare him.
Yeah.
Is like the possibility.
Yeah.
He's all like, and he just asked me like a few more questions, and then he starts to get the idea that like he's outstaged his welcome.
Yeah.
And then he finally gets up and leaves, and then
Does he say anything when he leaves, or he just gets up and walks?
me and Angelo got up as quickly as possible and just got out of there.
Yeah.
We
finished our food.
We were just wrapping that stuff up. And
Yeah.
we're out of here. I was just like, I don't know how I just like maintained my composure.
It was
through
crazy,
that
dude.
entire thing, and just not just like went off on this person.
Yeah.
But cooler heads prevail, man.
It was crazy. I was like, damn, that. And then as soon as we left the Arby's, I was like, what the fuck just happened?
We were on the way to pick up Paulo.
Yeah. We were
Did it feel like
what just happened?
like almost like a Twilight moment where like
Yeah,
kinda.
you literally can't believe what's happening and
Yeah,
you're like,
we
yo,
were
what
like,
the fuck?
You're just
is
trying to
happening?
enjoy. What did you order from Arby's?
That was gonna say that was my next question is like, what did you order?
What did y'all
We were
get?
trying to get the Wagyu one.
I was trying to get the
got
burger, but there's no
I
burger.
got the chicken
Slider?
Slider or the sandwich?
Sandwich?
Yeah,
Sandwich don't be busting
I
like
got
this.
they have like a Philly cheesesteak, so I got that.
Yeah. I feel like
Was it
the
good?
sandwich is
Yeah, it's
just
pretty
a little
decent.
bit
You got the
too-
loaded fries, didn't
I'd
you?
probably go
No.
with the sliders and get just like more flavor.
You get loaded fries?
Yeah.
You always get. That's I knew it was
No,
one
I
of
didn't
you.
get loaded fries that time because I was getting the sandwich. So I was like, it's gonna be too much food.
Yeah.
I know usually you get the loaded fries when we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I usually get the
If
loaded
I get a
fries, but
slider,
recently-
I'll get a slider and loaded fries.
You get a
but-
water?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got water.
You already know my ass getting water.
Why
Why are you getting mad about that? Because you also been on the.
I'm gonna
water.
order you a drink
But
today.
like the thing that we were thinking
He wants a
about
Sprite. Diet.
That'd be diet.
was like we were like, damn, if Paulo was here,
Yeah.
we were on the way to pick him up, and he was gonna eat with us originally.
Yeah.
But he was all like, I gotta eat with family, whatever.
I was like, damn, what would Paulo have done here? We were like,
We gotta have him back on. The 20 minutes that he was on the episode were fucking hilarious.
We were like,
I got so many clips from that 20 minutes. Oh my god, that's the one that's dropping next Monday or Tuesday. It's his part. I broke it up into two. I'm not breaking up any more episodes into two, but that one because he was here for like 20 minutes and then he left and then it was just us three. Yeah. So on the second part, I just shrunk it down so it's just us sitting right here. But yeah, the 20 minutes was fucking me accusing him of killing a bird. Yeah, he was like he found a bird in the car when he was he was like, what was he like?
No, he was walking around the CarMax
parking lot.
He found a dead bird on the ground and put it inside of a car's glove box or something.
Yeah, he's like he found it. And I was like, no, you killed it, motherfucker. He was like, I didn't kill the bird. I was like, nah, bro, you killed it. What are you talking about? Nobody just finds dead birds.
And he put it in a car's glove
box?
Because
in the lot, the cars are unlocked.
Yeah.
So he just took it and put it in.
I was defending Paulo because I had that shit happen to me.
That's kind of funny.
Like, I was just walking around and there was just a dead bird.
Nah, nigga, y'all killed the bird. Y'all did it.
Dude. No, I will say, one time I was driving, a bird hit my car and that shit was stuck in the grill.
I was gonna say that's the worst when you know it's stuck in there and you don't want to have to deal with this. Like if you hit it, you feel bad and keep going. But
I was literally
thinking about dead birds. When I was at UIC, bro, we saw this dead bird. It was me and my roommates. We were walking around campus, and there's a dead bird on the floor, right? And there are unspeakable things that are on this bird, like bodily fluids.
Oh.
What?
Like cum?
Yeah, there's cum on the bird. Yes.
Where was the bird? Outside?
Outside. That person is a sociopath because there's no way you got yourself to climax an orgasm in front of the dead bird so that you can do it on the bird.
But in
crazy, bro.
No, but then in a public space.
Okay,
but hey, coming.
Without orgasm.
Bro,
you know without orgasm.
Right. But the fact that it is in a public place.
If you nutted and you didn't orgasm, that's
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not.
I didn't know this man broke down the
nut. Either way, you had to sit there. You had to sit there and beat off with the dead bird right here. My dick's not getting hard if there's a dead bird in front of me.
We all took a picture. We would send it to each other randomly.
Y'all are going to jail. All of y'all are going to jail. If you took the picture of it, you're going to jail. If you did it, you're going to jail. All of y'all should be locked up.
No, but the fact that the bird was outside, in front of a building or something?
It was like around our campus.
Yeah, but the fact this man did this
on a campus.
Outside, it was like okay.
In public, nigga. I don't care where you at. You're in public.
This is like, UIC. There's homeless people outside our campus all the time. So it's probably some homeless person.
No homeless person did this. A student did it. A student did it. They're a sicko and they're a serial killer. And we need to catch them.
But someone had to witness that.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody saw him do it.
There's no way
people are crazy, but I don't think
no homeless person does that.
No homeless person would be doing.
They have better things to do with their time. Way better,
bro. They gotta go to Arby's.
That's what I'm saying. Go to Arby's and mess with y'all.
True.
Yeah, like that's different. Like he didn't seem like he was gonna.
We're finding who that is. We're finding who the person is that did that.
Someone at UIC that was not homeless.
Bored as hell. Motherfuckers could have been studying. They probably had a class that they weren't going to, and were out here fucking nutting on birds.
Yeah, because there's some freaky ass motherfuckers.
Oh my god, you whipped your dick out in public, and we're just like
motherfuckers will sleep with anything, man.
Oh my
nuts.
God.
And women. And non-binaries.
Yeah, I think
I'm stressed. I'm stressed out, bro.
We took a picture of it. We all just sent it to each other.
You're sick for taking.
I think we're good for today.
I think that's a wrap. Honestly, we can just end it here.
I've heard enough.
Oh. I don't know if I have another topic or not.
After that one.
Yeah, I think that might be a wrap.
What do you mean?
Nah, I really was trying to see if I had more topics.
Well, doesn't he have like a list?
Oh no! I mean, I was going into one, but then you guys cut me off on that one.
Oh, what was it?
Well, no, talk about how in hockey how they can fight. Because when they fight,
shut the hell up.
But the thing is, do you think like other
let my man talk?
Other like sports franchises start like NBA. Like let's say there's like you just fight each other for like a minute, like 1-on-1, a minute, fight at it, continue the game.
Beating the shit out
of because the NHL does it because it keeps the players in check.
I would say yes, but they have padding
They
and
got
stuff.
pads, bro.
Like football might be able to do it.
Because in hockey when I watched it, their gloves came off, their helmets came off, and the guys just grabbing each other by the collars and just punching each other in the face.
But the thing is, though, like, it's always a nice idea to have, like, people just like, all right, they gonna wail on each other, some honor shit. But most people that grow up don't have that, like, sense of honor when getting into a fight.
Yeah, and
Thank
that's why
God.
it's so you can only really hit them in the face, and you have all this big clunky stuff on. I feel like the NBA, one, they don't want to punch with their hands because their hands are to shoot.
Yeah.
If you break your hand and you're fucking JJ Redick, you're done.
You're done.
You're useless now. Like you can't shoot anymore. And I mean, yeah, so
Tyler Hero.
it's only face shots, and I feel like it's hard to get a good clean face shot off, even though they're pulling each other. There's so much padding. It's so clunky. You can't really swing as
Yeah.
hard as you
What
want
about
to swing.
football then?
Football, yeah, I said football will work if they take the helmets off in football, but they don't fight. I think they can do what you're saying of like a all right, whistles blow, it's me and you, but then they get into it. Like the whole team will come and
Yeah,
back them
they
up.
just push each other.
Hockey has the
Yeah,
understanding
it's
from a
one-on-one.
young
I mean,
age of
yeah,
like
I
let them
guess.
duke it out, get out the
Yeah.
way.
Because baseball, they'll fight too.
Yeah, baseball, but they clear the benches and stuff,
Yeah,
and they'll
yeah.
never actually get
Like,
their
pretty
shit
much
off.
Every other sport outside of hockey has the issue of benches.
The bench
clearing
come out,
as
yeah.
soon as there's a physical
Yeah.
altercation.
Because
Yeah.
I think it would take a learning process, but I don't think it'll ever. They know to rush it. Hockey knows, let them get it. Let them duke it out, and then we'll do what we do and stuff.
Dude, I used to play the NHL games just so I can fight people.
Yeah, because I saw in like NHL, they'll fight, they'll send each person to a penalty box for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, all right, back in.
Yeah, and I think you have to incorporate that too. Like if it was like basketball or something, which I don't think they would let them fight, but you would have to be like 4-on-5, which is.
Yeah.
And you got to do if you lose a player and Steph Curry is on the other side and you playing 4-on-5, you're cooked.
You're cooked.
You're cooked.
Or it's 4-on-4.
Yeah, 4-on-4
Yeah.
would be crazy too. Draymond would be in a penalty box all the time. That
Dude,
is-
that's why he live in the penalty box, bro.
that's his home.
He starts out.
He
in
starts.
the penalty-
As long as the game
out
starts. All right, in the box, Draymond from last game.
The Nasus is in there, bro.
Instead of suspending him, they're just like 4-on-5. Oh, that would be a hard one. What if instead of like suspensions, they just made you play with one less player?
Hold on.
Dude, that'd be
There's a
wild.
whole nother thing about like if you're down a man, the thing is sometimes for whatever fucking reason that team just starts playing out of their fucking mind, and then it just drives the other team nuts because you're up a person and you still getting your ass beat.
No, okay, so I see what you're saying, but I'm more so saying like say Draymond like in the playoffs and stuff when he gets suspended. Instead of them saying, "Oh, Draymond is going to be in the box during the game." No, next game you guys can only play with 4 because Draymond messed up. So it starts the game. I think what you're saying, it's an adrenaline thing once you're down a player. Like Colin Sexton went crazy one game when he played for Alabama, when they were down all their players and they could only play 4 or something like that. People fouled out, people got hurt, and they were down to 4. And Colin Sexton went crazy and almost won the game. So that's adrenaline. But if you start the game with 4-on-5 and they're
That's
prepping, like the team is prepping, knowing y'all only have 4 tonight.
I
Yeah.
don't think you could do that because like even in rugby, I remember it was right before it was the lead up to the state championship game. We're playing Mount Carmel, and our game got split up into 2 days because there was a storm through halftime, and it wasn't going to pass in time for us to finish the game at a reasonable hour. But during that first half, someone got red carded, and
So they're down a player.
they were down a player. But actually, no, they weren't red carded our game. They were red carded the game before. And that player was not supposed to play for 2 weeks straight. But you still could have 15 players on the team starting. It just was that person
Yeah.
is suspended for that time.
Yeah, that was happening in the World Cup, where like if someone had like 2 yellows, like a certain amount of yellows, they wouldn't be able to play like in the next game.
No, I just was saying it like if it was like maybe like a wrinkle or something like they tried to throw
'Cause
in
I feel
there.
like it's a little bit too much when you have them already starting down a man.
Yeah.
with
That's
the
what I'm saying. That's why it would be fun. Like if you like, that would be an incentive to not get suspended. I mean, I don't think it'd be a real rule, but it'd be dope to watch. Like, cause Draymond continuously messes up.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, so Draymond either stop messing up, cause when Draymond messes up, they're like, all right, we gotta play Kuminga. If it's like, no, Draymond, you're really hurting us, cause now we're down to 4
Yeah.
because you can't stop.
Yeah.
Or Dylan Brooks keeps messing up and keeps getting texts.
Another
and
nut
stuff.
shot.
Pat Bev is like, I'm gonna keep getting texts and stuff. And it's like, all right, Pat Bev, you wanna keep getting texts? You're gonna go out there and play with 4. It's
Yeah.
gonna be Joel, Tyrese Maxey, Tobias Harris, and one other guy.
I feel like if you do that, it holds the players more accountable. then.
Exactly, and that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It's such a gap on the court that like yeah, if if Pat Bev gets suspended, it's not a big deal.
It's not a big deal, bro.
But if Pat Bev gets suspended and now y'all have to play with 4 the entire game, his ignorance of doing what he did is so glaring on the court. Like every time somebody tunes in, they're like, "Oh snap, they're playing with 4 because Pat Bev can't shut up." Oh snap, they're playing with 4 because Draymond just can't keep his feet off of people.
Dude, the whole Dylan Brooks shit too. That shit's annoying, bro.
Yeah.
It's
funny now though because like nobody talks about it anymore because they're not
we
good.
We don't give a fuck about you, bro.
You're bad. Like you're
bad on defense.
You're in
bad
purgatory.
on offense.
You're in purgatory with the Houston Rockets, and nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Even though the
about
Grizzlies
you,
are 0-6, which is crazy. Them niggas have not won.
Yeah,
they have not won a game.
They need Ja, bro.
And people are like, they're gonna be fine. They're gonna be fine without Ja. I'm like,
they need Ja.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
And they lost Steven Adams again.
Yeah.
He's out for the year, right?
Yeah, he was supposed to be back, but I guess the surgery last year that he was out all season with didn't go well and wasn't healing properly, so they had to get the surgery again to repair it. So right before the season started, they were like, yeah, he's out for the season.
Dude, when Steph Curry cooked Dylan Brooks, bro, I think I watched that clip like 4 times in a row. Like, I was like, that's crazy.
He's cooked, bro. But he did get an $80 million contract, which is still nuts to me.
Insane.
Yeah, it's
They
insane that he
really were like,
one.
yo, Dylan Brooks.
I thought he was cooked, bro.
Dylan Brooks, give him the $80 million. Hey, Dylan Brooks got $80 million and fucking Russell Westbrook got $4 million.
That's crazy, dude. And look at Russ.
Russ actually playing decent.
Russ playing decent. He's playing well.
You know what I need? I need a playoff series of the Clippers and the Suns. I need a Clippers versus Suns playoff series with all of that firepower offensively.
How far do you think the Spurs are gonna make it in the playoffs?
I think they'll make the play in. I don't know if they'll actually make the playoffs, but I think the way Wembanyama is playing, I think he's such a cheat code. The first couple games, until last game where he scored 38, they would not give him the ball. And I think Popovich went in and was probably like,
yo,
give him the if he has a guy who's smaller than him, which is every time, give him the ball. And I think if you watch the games before, he would have like, the first time they played the Suns, he had Eric Gordon on him in the post, and somebody else went and took a layup and missed it.
Yeah, like,
and he posted up, had Eric Gordon on him, and they looked him off and went to drive.
Yeah, dude. There's so many times where I see him, he's calling for the ball because he got so.
That's the thing.
He got his hand up. He like, give me the ball.
That's the thing. Some guys don't post up and ask for it. Like if you're not asking for it, we're not going to give it to you. But he posts up and says, "Give me the ball. Here's the target. Throw it up here," and they don't give it to him. It's a totally different thing. Of like, I'm trying to think who doesn't take advantage of mismatches. Like maybe like a DeAndre Ayton or maybe like who else is somebody skinny?
Bam.
Somebody. Yeah, Bam might. Well, Bam's not up. He doesn't have big mismatches, but there are guys who don't ask for the ball when they have the mismatch. They're just kind of like, "Oh, I got it, whatever." They don't see it, but he asked for it, and they're like, "No, not Plumlee. I'm thinking of good players." It's actually Plumlee isn't horrible. I mean, good offensive players. I'm blanking right now, but he'll ask for the ball, and you still don't give it to him, and that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. Just give it to him. Like just like
AD will have mismatches, and he won't go get in the post. He'll have a little. Chris Paul is on him. Yeah, it's like, bro, what are you doing, bro? Like, go get the ball. But so I don't think Wemby's going to get like 30 a game, but I definitely think he'll be more around like 22, 23 because I think they have it in their brain now. 9 times out of 10, he's going to have a mismatch.
Yeah.
So get him the ball.
Not 9 times out of 10. 10 out of 10, bro.
10 times out of 10, there's a guy smaller than him.
This dude's small. He's bigger than everybody.
I think the issue comes when like the guy is like heavier than him.
Yeah, heavier, yeah.
Like you're not going to be like,
Joel
I got
Embiid,
you don't have a mismatch.
Yeah, that's
you're taller than him, but you don't have a mismatch.
You don't have a mismatch. Yeah.
I can't wait to see him play.
You see that moment he farted on someone?
That was so nasty.
Dude, that was so funny.
He didn't. We don't know if he actually farted.
We don't know if he farted, but dude was laying on the floor, right? Like say like dude was laying right here, and then you see he goes like this, and then and then he walks away. And then,
I don't know if he was lining up for a free throw or what, but he like put his butt over the top of him
so
while he was on the ground. It was such a weird thing. And then he walked away. It was like, so what did you do that for?
Yeah, what did you do? It was like
it was
that would be crazy if you actually did fart on him. He'd be my new favorite player.
Nah, that's a tech.
Joel Embiid was my new favorite player for farting on someone.
That's automatic 4 people the next game.
I gotta check on that game right now. But
I'd be like, that's my new favorite player.
Yeah.
Even though I hate his ass, bro. He's a fake MVP.
I don't know. We can do a quick one to finish it, and then we can get up out of here.
Quick what?
A quick question, scenario question. So it's like a little Mr. Beast thing, a little bit. So if you have, I'm gonna give you guys 30 seconds. I'm gonna give you 30 seconds. You have to figure out 30 seconds. You have to figure out how to spend $10,000 without going over it. Like like something that you would buy for $10,000
For
without going.
10,000, bro.
Yeah, but it has to be it can't be gift cards and it can't be like stock.
It has to be one item.
It has to be one item,
Probably like a
something
watch.
off the top of your head
I'm
though.
gonna buy 10 grand worth of gold.
Yeah.
No, it can't be that. You can't be $10,000 worth of anything. You have to. He takes you into like Best Buy or Walmart or
Mad
something.
as hell right now.
Like, cause if we were going to like the butcher shop, I'd be like, give me $10,000.
Nah, so no worth. So because you have to like the goal is to like not
It's
go
only
over.
one item.
Like we're playing like Price is Right now.
Basically,
It's only one
Okay.
item.
pick an item
A watch.
as close as you can get to going to 10,000, and you
watch.
can't go over.
I'm picking up a watch.
Or you know what? That's a little more difficult. That would have to be in person. Just $10,000. What are you spending $10,000 on if you had it right now? But you can't do $10,000 worth of anything. Like what are
And
you
it's
going
one
to get?
item.
It doesn't have to be one item. You can get
Oh.
multiple items. You can get like a couple laptops. You can get whatever. But like really quickly, if he was like he walked in, he was like 30 seconds.
Lover's Lane, get that 50 pounds acid flush.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's been another episode of another damn podcast. All right, catch you guys later. Peace.
And then I'm gonna get the one with the VR.
Yes, sir.
You're over 10K now.
Yes, sir.
Nah, I'll be making that back up. I'll go with a sperm bank after that.
All right, that's enough sperm conversation.
Dude.
We're really ending this episode right now. There's been another episode of another damn podcast. See you guys later. Until next time. Peace.